And the priestess spoke again and said, Speak to us of reason and passion. And he answered, saying, Your soul is of 10 times a battlefield, upon which your reason and your judgment wage war against your passion and your appetite. Would that I could be the peacemaker in your soul, that I might turn the discord and the rivalry of your elements into oneness and melody. But how shall I, unless you yourselves be also the peacemakers, nay, the lovers of all your elements? Your reason and your passion are the rudder and the sails of your seafaring soul. If either your sails or your rudder be broken, you can but toss and drift, or else be held at a standstill in mid-seas. For reason, ruling alone, is a force confining, and passion, unattended, is a flame that burns to its own destruction. Therefore let your soul exalt your reason to the height of passion, that it may smog, and let it direct your passion with reason, that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like the phoenix rise above its own ashes. I would have you consider your judgment and your appetite, even as you would 2 loved guests in your house. Surely you would not honor one guest above the other, for he who is more mindful of one loses the love and the faith of both. Among the hills, when you sit in the cool shade of the white poplars, sharing the peace and serenity of distant fields and meadows, then let your heart say in silence, God rests in reason. And when the storm comes, and the mighty wind shakes the forest, and thunder and lightning proclaim the majesty of the sky, then let your heart say in awe, God moves in passion. And since you are a breath in God's sphere, and a leaf in God's forest, you too should rest in reason and move in passion. Reason and passion, the rudder and the sails. Nice metaphor. In the kitchen, it's the difference between classical French technique and just throwing stuff in a pan hoping it works. You need the technique, the reason, knife skills, mother sauces, temperature control. That's your rudder. Keeps you from crashing and burning. But passion, that's the sail. That's the crazy idea to combine ingredients no one else thought of. The willingness to experiment, to push the boundaries, maybe even fail spectacularly. Reason alone gets you perfectly executed boring food. Passion alone gets you a kitchen fire and a health code violation. The magic happens when they work together, when the disciplined technique serves the wild idea. Think Escoffier meets punk rock. It's the controlled chaos of a busy service, the precise execution driven by a burning desire to make something delicious, something memorable. God rests in reason, moves in passion. Maybe. Or maybe God's just the exhausted chef who finally gets both the rudder and the sails working together long enough to, not fuck it up.